Hey there, lads and lassies. I hope you guys are doing great today. It's Dave here, and welcome back to the next episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So, guys, just before I start this video, I'm just gonna say, I don't know if it sounds this way in the recording, but I think my voice is a little off right now. Just to explain, I've been a bit under the weather at the moment with either a cold or flu for the last few days. So it's been like 3 or 4 days since the last recording. So I'll just apologize in advance. My voice is a bit off for the voices in the game. I want to know what happens. So we're getting into it. So welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, guys. So in the last episode, a few new interesting details were brought up. So we started off with Makoto being trapped in the underground garbage area where he'd been deposited with his desk when he was about to be executed by Monokuma wrongfully. But Alter Ego saved his ass, and obviously he didn't die. After what appeared to be a few days had passed with Makoto being trapped in the garbage dump, Kyoko then showed up by dropping down in a bag of trash. She put herself in the bag of trash that was dumped into the garbage heap to see Makoto. And first of all, she more or less apologized because she felt as if she'd abandoned him, which technically is true. Yes, she did abandon him because Kyoko knew Makoto wasn't the killer, but she still voted for him anyway in the trial. She explained a few things about what's going on, that Monokuma is essentially covering up for Mukuru Ikusaba's death. Either Monokuma did it, or the true mastermind, who we're yet to find out, killed Mukuru Ikusaba. And from what they're saying, they're suggesting it wasn't one of the students that killed Mukuru at the moment, but new details may come to light, guys. Kyoko has remembered, supposedly she has amnesia, but she's remembered bits of her past, and we've discovered that her ultimate ability, or her ultimate status, is that she is the ultimate detective. So that explains why she's comfortable hanging around corpses and is very good at deducing the trials and investigations. It was her job, or the Kirigiri family it comes from a long line of detectives. But we also learned that the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy is Kyoko's father. Not Monokuma, someone else, apparently. It'd be a bit weird if Monokuma was Kyoko's father. Kyoko has a personal vendetta to try and find out who the mastermind and the headmaster is. Although she has stated her father, the headmaster, is not the mastermind. She believes that anyway for now, whether we find evidence to the contrary. So she wants to find her father to tell him essentially that she doesn't want anything to do with him anymore, because he abandoned the Kirigiri family by not sticking to the traditions and becoming a detective. He wanted to become a teacher. Makoto and Kyoko were climbing the ladder to get out of the sewer, get out of the dump, get out of the garbage heap. So Kyoko opened the door that was in the trash heap because she has the master key to open all the doors in the school. So she opened the door to get us out of the garbage dump, and then she she didn't know where she was going, but we found a ladder. We both climbed up. So the ladder then eventually led to a trap door. I pretty much knew where it was going. It was the trash room's hatch. So it brought us up to the trash room where the incinerator was. And then, so Makoto and Kyoko had escaped the trash heap and were back in the school. And Kyoko decided to persuade Makoto that, look, we should just go to Monokuma and confront him, that basically Makoto, you're not in the wrong. You shouldn't have been in that trial. You shouldn't be executed in that trial. We believe it was you, Monokuma, or the mastermind. So we presented that point, and because Kyoko took advantage of the television feed being shown around the world, she put Monokuma between a rock and a hard place, that he had to agree to what she wants, which is a final trial, where if the students solve the final trial, as well as all the mysteries surrounding the school. So I'm assuming it means we must solve the tragedy case as well. If we do that and we can prove that the mastermind / Monokuma is behind this, everyone gets to leave and live. But if they fail the trial, they can't prove that Monokuma or the mastermind did it, or they can't solve all the mysteries, they're all executed and they're all fucked. That's pretty much where we're at. So we've just left the gym with Kyoko after confronting Monokuma, so I guess we've got to talk more to Kyoko since she's standing here, and then I guess we've got to go find the others. But Makoto's safe for now, so we're safe for now. So anyway, that's it. Let's get on with it. So Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you. Yeah, I suppose she got you out of the damn dump, but she technically put you there, essentially, as well. But even if Kyoko had saved you, all the rest of them voted for him, so he was screwed anyway.
However...
But as we saw, we chose wrongly the first time when Kyoko got executed. So, and then there was that shot from the trial of Aoi having babies with all three of the dudes. So, yeah, we showed both ways that the trial could have ended, but this is the better way, I'd say. Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I think she's about to explain that, but I'm assuming he had no choice since there's a world audience watching and he doesn't want his ratings to crumble. And I suppose in TV shows you root for the underdog, so the students would be classed as the underdogs against the mastermind, I guess. I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. Oh, here we go. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, so essentially, with a live audience, if there's any cheating, apologies for the sniffles, if there's any cheating, it's not going to go down well with your audience, is it? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet, somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason? Yeah.
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. Yeah, he's had to interfere by providing motive in order to cause them to start killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
Well, his goal is to bring despair to the world, not just all of them. The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other, yeah. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, and Monokuma must also follow the rules. But apparently he's broken them now. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So, the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. They're the best students in their field and they will be guaranteed ultimate success. Was that correct? You're talking about hope, right? Yeah.
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. Oh, yep. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. What? Should have seen that coming though, dude. I mean, he's obviously trying to kill hope and bring despair, not just to all the students, but to show it to the world, so that essentially he's going to depress all the world. They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But, is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer? Apparently so.
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter. Yep.
At the very least...
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. Yeah. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves. Yep.
Indeed.
Be a very big advantage if he just went and killed them without help, giving them any subtle hints or hope or anything like that, any rules. They would be on edge constantly. That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Oh, Junko. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. Yeah, because we didn't reveal the lie that would have set Kyoko to her death. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion. Yeah, otherwise he is really breaking the rules that he's meant to stick to, and it's just going to ruin the game and no one's going to watch.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form by following the rules.
In other words...
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
However...
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives, everyone's lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey.
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Yeah, that's very true. None of the other students, Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, or Aoi, know anything about this. They still think Makoto's dead. Or at least in the trash heap. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Ooh, she don't trust everyone just yet. Well, I can understand that. I mean, Toko's a bit of a loose cannon. She's also got Genocide Jill on what part of her side. Byakuya's an ass, and He has said he wanted to play the game, but now he's not interested, so if something else piques his interest into the game, can he be trusted without betraying us? Hiro, he's an idiot. I understand. Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Okay. Talk more?
Anyway.
No. Okay. So I guess me and Kyoko are just going together. Fair enough. Left the gym, so they're saying that the guys are probably in the dorm room, which would make sense. It's nighttime. They should at least definitely be in the dorms. So let us go and see what's going on. Let me just go see. Like, there's no one just wandering around, is there? Maybe I'll just try Aoi's door, just because she happens to be here. See, knock knock. Knock knock.
Hey.
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Oh, alright. Does that mean some of them are in the rooms? Hiro's door's here. This is Hiro's room. Is he inside? Let's find out. Knock knock. Nope. Nope.
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. I'm guessing they're all gonna be like probably in the dining hall. Toko's room. This is Toko's room. Is she inside? Knock knock. Knock knock.
Hey.
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Right, well I'm guessing it's gonna say the same for Byakuya, but let's just try it anyway. This is Byakuya's room. Is he inside? Knock.
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay, so none of them are in their rooms. Must be the dining hall. They must be in the dining hall. Hello? Oh shit, they're not. Uh-oh. Or maybe they are. And suddenly we were greeted with... Oh shit, Monokuma! Is he like Motley? It kind of sounds like that. Or we broke Monokuma as everything that's happened totally destabilized Monokuma. You again? Yes, it's Dr. Explorer 1032.2.1.255. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Greater than above 3.4. Is he quoting pi or trying to? Equals. Oh my god, Monokuma is well fucked right now. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing everything that's happened and how pissed off or backed into a corner he feels is interrupted his circuits if he is indeed a robot. Like, if all the Monokumas are robots. Jeez, what the heck?
However.
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Oh. Is this someone else? Yeah!
Is that Makoto?
Yep. Oh, wait.
You guys!
Hello?
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
He's alive!
Huh? You survived?
Why does Toko look so happy that he's alive? She'd be one of the ones that I thought would be least happy, or like at least not showing signs of happiness anyway. Hiro's like, oh, it's just funny how all his hair is standing on end as well. But he's got an afro kind of style anyway, or long hairstyle anyway.
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Yes, we're a stubborn little cockroach in your ointment, Byakuya, aren't we?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Right, Scoob? He's not a ghost, right? Ghost! I'll stop making that reference. But no, Hiro, we're 100% living. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Oh, I started to tear up. Oh no.
What?
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, he stinks. He stinks from the garbage heap.
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! And in a flash, my tears dried up. No emotional reunion for you because you smell like shit, dude. Right. Okay, I guess I'll talk to the guys first, but since Kyoko's right in front of us, I'm guessing she's the main person in the conversation, but see what everyone else says. You stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you.
Rotten for physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Oh no. Danger alert, Toko's getting kind of flustered by the smell of garbage. Oh god. Ah, super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. Oh god, Toko, you still haven't taken a shower or a bath? Oh no. I win. She wins because she's less smelly? I guess. Okay. She seems happy for some reason. Okay. We'll just ignore that. Oh, yeah. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. That makes sense, though. If a trial ends, someone's usually executed and new areas open up. But this time, someone wasn't executed. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? Good point. Good question. But then again, we have Kyoko, who has the master key, so... Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, he didn't die. Hiro, he didn't die. He didn't go and meet the, what's the word I'm looking for? The Shinigami's, the Soul Reapers. He didn't meet the Soul Reapers. He didn't bump into Ichigo, Kurosaki, and all them. I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? Who? Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Yeah. Byakuya? How's it going, man? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? Alter Ego messing with their execution machine. It was Alter Ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people could say they had their lives saved by a computer program. Very true. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. What, avoiding a huge mashing block that was going to squish him into jam? Just by pure chance? Yeah, I'm sure he learned a lot. Yeah, so it looks like the main part of the conversation is going to be from Kyoko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma, and if they hear all that, that's going to trigger them all. Yep.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial. What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No. No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. One more time, we're gonna sell it. No.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. Why not now? I guess Byakuya doesn't like people repeating themselves because he says, don't make me repeat myself. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. Well, Byakuya's got good intuition, guys. Like, he says, we're going to solve Mukuro's trial. We're going to do a retrial, guys. And that is no problem. We'll win it. And Byakuya's like, that's not all, is there? And he's right on the money. He knows exactly what's going on, guys. Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Oh no! Hey! Who said you could agree to those two terms without talking to the rest of us? Oh god. Oh god, she's heading towards the jail side. I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with my master. Some reason I don't think Byakuya's going to share the same feelings. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. Yeah, he's interested. But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all of the school's mysteries, it's a lot. It's a pretty tall friggin' order, man. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. Yeah, the power of friendship. Somehow I don't think it's going to go over that easily. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, this is the point where she was questioning working together. Huh?
I
can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Ooh. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries. Yeah.
Indeed.
That's what I thought, too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? Oh, right. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Yeah, so it means, according to Monokuma, the mastermind can only be one of the 16. Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is one of you guys. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Yep. It's so sad, and it's such a long journey when you see all 15 of them back together, and over half of them are dead. add in Mukuro and you get 16. Yeah, I really do want to know where Mukuro was at the very beginning. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are all you guys. Are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us? You can't be serious. It's true. It's probably true, though. Well, wait. We can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that all to confuse us. Possible. Monokuma doesn't lie a lot, so, I mean, probably not.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. Yes, very, very true. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Yeah, because, well, we can only assume since there was one broken robot Monokuma that all the Monokumas are robots. But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well...
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
But...
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
No, you're probably not right. Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. That's actually not a bad point, my hero, but probably not. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. That's also very true. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Oh, I was like, what fresh hell is this now? But it's nighttime, so it must be the nighttime announcement.
This is a school announcement.
Oh, it's not the normal nighttime announcement. He's a bit flustered. I'm guessing he has something to tell us regarding the new situation that Kyoko and Makoto have agreed to the rest of us doing.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but...
Oh.
At this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh, we're going for the true end, guys. That suggests there's other endings, though. Interesting.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Yes! Finally! Finally, I've been wanting to go in every single person's freaking room and every single room in the school, because, I mean, some of the investigations you had to go into some of the people's dorm rooms, but in others, you've not seen them at all, and they've been dead for ages. So I was always thinking, what's the point in being able to access some people's rooms, but not everyone else's? So now this gives us the chance. Because, well, we've got to find clues, we've got to find stuff, so maybe there's clues in dead people's rooms, who knows?
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Okay, but sadly this also makes Kyoko's master key tool now irrelevant, but I'm guessing that's Monokuma's plan. He's lost the key, but he knows Kyoko has it, so what's the point in having the doors all locked now?
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Okay, but how long are you going to give us, Monokuma? Okay. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. Well, he knows you've got the master key.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway, as usual.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins, the power within me. The power of my blood. I'm trying to think if there's an anime reference to that. There might be, and I just don't know it at the moment, guys. Let me know. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then, goodbye. Good riddance. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Byakuya has left the building, people. Gah, my master! He didn't take me with him! Were you expecting him to?
Hey.
Do you blame him? Oh, shots fired by Hiro. Without master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. Okay. You're totally useless. Oh god. So, bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. Oh, well, cheers, dude, thanks. Voted us up really high there.
Just a second.
Wait, how come? Yeah, I was offended.
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. He's just gonna throw a spirit bomb! No. Yeah, sure, Hiro. What? God. If he gets the main clue which figures everything out, I leave the game. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. It's true. I hate to say it about Aoi because I like Aoi, but it's kind of true. She hasn't really helped too much in the trials. Although she has had some clues, truth bullets. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died. Well, yeah. Makoto. Wow. I'm shipping Makoto and Aoi from now on. Never mind Sayaka. That's the second time they've gotten kind of flirty, these two. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, I don't think Kyoko's left yet, so it's just me and her. It's just us two, yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, talk to you? So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko? And that's what she usually does.
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. Share all your information at the end. It's like what Fred says in every episode of Scooby-Doo. Let's split up gang and search for clues. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end, yes. You've all got to, because you're against the mastermind at this point. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Although Byakuya may not be so willing to share information, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check. Endless.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school, yeah. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. Uh-oh. By any means necessary means no holds barred. Oh, please don't end up killing each other, please. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. Oh, okay, let's find it. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Investigation time. Wow, this is probably going to be the longest investigation ever. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file, or was it changed? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we found out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Makes sense. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? Yeah? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check has been added to the troop. Okay, cool. I guess we also have free reign to go wherever we want. Too, right? Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be a nosy bastard and go in all the dead people's rooms if we can. Bingo. That door's open. Well, so, can we technically go into these people's rooms? Oh. Ifumi's room, the door is unlocked. There's nothing to do with my investigation, no time for oh, really? So we can't go into the dead people's rooms? Oh, Leon's room, the door's locked, isn't it? Right, so the only reason we can go into people's rooms is if they're to do with the investigation. Oh, Junko's room, the door's locked. Right, so unless their room becomes relevant during the investigation, that's the only reason why. Fuck. Okay, right, so truth bullets. So let's check. Several rooms have been locked up until this point. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, the biolab on the 5th floor, the Monokuma door in the data center on the 4th floor, and the 2nd floor of the dormitory. Addition, the areas directly connected to the group, so it's dead. And the garden of the dojo. Right, so well, since we're here, guys, we might as well check out the 2nd floor of the dorms. The gate's open. We can finally check out the 2nd floor of the dorms. Let's do it, which means I have to do it. Oh, the music's gone. Oh, shit. Right, so Kyoko claimed that this is where she was hiding during the trial, when she was kind of chasing after Mukuro Ikusaba when it appeared that she was alive, but she somehow gained access through having the master key. So this is where she was hiding out during the whole investigation. Whoa, this place has been wrecked. So, and none of the other areas of the school have been damaged or anything. So Monokuma, this place has been around for longer, and Monokuma has not been maintaining it. This is the 2nd floor of the dorms. Also, I notice rocks, rubble on the ground with blood stain near it. It looks like some ancient ruins. Yeah, it looks older. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Ooh. So what do we got? So there's only one bedroom marked and the toilets, but there must be more. Well, why can't I would have thought that would have been significant to look at, but okay. Oh. Oh shit. Oh boy. These rooms are wrecked. So can't go into any of them. So, does this mean Monokuma had a death game on here beforehand? Before these guys had a previous death game in the school? Or is this... Well, actually, I think they said this is the staff rooms. Well, anyway, we can go in here. What's going on? Oh boy. Well, it looks like a normal dorm room. Apart from it being wrecked, of course. Right, so there's bloodstains on the bed. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. And a Monokuma coin. Okay. Only the bathroom? Okay. I mean, there's various bits of paper around. Apparently they're not relevant. Right, bathroom. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. Oh. there wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of... Oh, shit. Also, it's just a pile of rubble about to fall out. Okay. Well... Well, if that's all there is, then there's nothing really relevant to this room. Okay. And I can't get into any other of the rooms according to the map. Well, there's... Okay, so there's some rooms over in the far right I can get into as well, but it doesn't say what they are. Okay, so... Technically, the... Oh, boy. I think that room is of significance, guys. I've just got a slight feeling, just somehow that room's relevant. Can't go in the girls' bathroom. Yeah, you could, it's unlocked, but you won't. Dude's bathroom? Oh, there's still some fish in here, but I'd imagine they're dead, because this place hasn't been maintained. Oh boy, right, oh wait a second, what's... Oh, what does that symbol mean? Oh, right, so there's a... Is that a freaking, like, moe giraffe coming out of a locker? Where the hell is this? Oh, it's a locker room of some kind. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hopes Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Oh shit, we can look at all of them, pretty much. But these ones are boarded up. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. Okay. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm never even gonna bother trying. Dude, they look pretty open to me. I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. Oh. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Bzzzt. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Does that mean you might find someone's pass up here? I don't think this locker's going to open. So he's probably going to say the same for everyone else. But there are some lockers that are open. No, locked, card reader. No luck. Again, there's a metal plate over these ones. Metal plate mounts the locker. There's no way to get inside. Now these doors are beyond wrecked, so can I get into these? I can't imagine it. Oh, okay. It's a little bit disappointing. They're kind of half open, but yeah, he's not even going to try. Right, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, so at the moment, can't do anything about these lockers. What's with the... So obviously it tells me it's a locker room, but what the hell's with the giraffe? Little bit weird, guys, eh? Right. So, blood symbol of an eye, whatever that means. Right, so... There's this room. What room are you? Oh, is this possibly the headmaster's room? I think they said before that Kyoko said that there was a room actually for the headmaster. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Oh shit, Kyoko's here. It's the headmaster's private room. Oh shit. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Yeah, because if this room belonged to the headmaster, it was her father's room. Huh? A regret? Regret, huh? Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Yeah, before I talk to Kyoko, let's check out the room. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something? I think it's a secret door.
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? Yeah. I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. To just bust the wall down? I saw a program on that PC that I think controls... Oh, okay. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been the password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this... It's gotta be something she's not thought about, I reckon. Although the chair, I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Can I check his cupboard? No. His bed? No. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Yeah, probably. Oh, sweet, a Monokuma coin at the same time. Check the monitor. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Oh, okay.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Oh. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Oh, shit. She really doesn't like her father. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullet. Oh, well, we got something. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be... something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. Right, I've got a feeling, guys, just a thought I'm going to mention. If it's made up of numbers, letters or numbers, I'm wondering if it could be Kyoko's birthday. For example, what about your name? Oh, Kyoko.
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. She wouldn't like that, but I bet she's not tried it. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure? I guess that's okay?
Well...
It's not that you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Is it gonna be her name? Okay, I guess I go to the computer again. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. No, she kind of hates her father already. I don't think it will hurt her that much.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Oh. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, it was a freaking name. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked. She's not happy about that.
Why?
Why? Yeah, she thinks, well, he abandoned her family, so they didn't cast him out. He kind of abandoned them and just wanted to pursue his own dream and not become a detective. So I'm guessing she thinks that her dad doesn't love her, but that's not true. Hi, Kyoko? She's pissed. Oh, she's just going in, isn't she? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. I guess we better follow her, guys. Don't think there's anything else left for us to do. Oh god, what is there freaking... Oh no, right. First of all, there's a present on the desk, and then there's a picture of what I can only assume is her dad holding a little child, Kyoko. Oh no. ... Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Yeah, but there's a fair few things. There's also the picture on the wall. Well, I guess I'll check the desk first. I better check out that suspicious present before... Oh, fucking really? So we can't check out anything else? Oh, fine. Well, let's just talk to Kyoko first. She was right, it was unusual, and she couldn't stop looking at it. No, not just looking, glaring. Oh well, I guess. If it's a bomb, I guess Makoto will be the sacrifice. There's a brightly coloured box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Oh, okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? Possibly. There was a bomb attached to her body. No, not dangerous. But surprising. Probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Ooh, interesting. It's not something that Makoto will like to see, or maybe she means the others in general. Oh, right, okay, Kyoko, let's see if you're correct. What is it? Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Oh, was your father a practical joker? Okay. Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? ... Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Alright, go for it, dude. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Proceed with caution. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box, and I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... What? You screamed, what is it? Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh jeez, what the hell is in it? Someone's remains. Someone who died, and died from a head wound to the skull, a broken skull. Oh boy, what was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. Is this Monokuma? I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
The
Just as I thought. What? What is she thinking? Please don't tell me that's her father. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Can I look at everything else now, or do I have to speak to Kyoko? Kyoko said just as I thought. I have to find out what she meant by that. Yeah, okay. Fine. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. It's the headmaster or father. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about it? Oh, fuck's sake, Makoto. That's her father's remains. What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Ugh. Or at least, what's left of him. So was it Monokuma, or the true mastermind? Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? But hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Well, the headmaster's office is empty and only Monokuma had access to it, I guess, so... Something definitely must have happened to the headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. He must have had Kyoko really young then. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Yeah, he's in the school. He's just dead in the school. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Yes, your father's been long dead before, like over a year ago he's been dead, I guess. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway. Yeah, and for him to be in the secret room of his office. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. She doesn't feel much towards her dad anymore, I don't think. Or she's very good at hiding her emotions. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. Yeah, she's not very happy. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Well, she definitely wanted to speak to her father, we know that. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? No, she wanted to see her dad. It's obvious that when she was a kid, they had a good relationship from that picture in the background. I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Shit. Can I look at this now? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Oh, an e-handbook. Huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. So this must be the headmaster's books only used in the cases of emergencies. Okay. That's interesting. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
a handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right, so we should be able to access the lockers then, I guess.
it would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, it's your dad's. I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. But then, I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice. Yeah. Nothing else in the corner here? No. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's. She just said it was fine.
Hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Ugh. Really bad vibes between her and her father. And of course we've got to look at this. Huh? This picture. It's a very young Kyoko and her father. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait. Is this a picture of... hey, Kyoko. Oh, is that... She never noticed the picture till now? Whoa. That's a very odd, unusual look on Kyoko. Oh, now she's pissed.
why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Yep. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time means he cared. He must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. Oh, she's gonna break down, isn't she? And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Well, I don't think that was his fault. I'm guessing he was killed by either Monokuma or the mastermind. Has there ever been a worse father? Oh, now that I see the guy had black hair, I'm wondering if the headmaster, her father, was the one that was executed at the very beginning of the game. The guy that was shot up in the rocket. Oh, and that guy had... yeah, I'm pretty sure that the skeleton that fell out had a head wound. It is! So the headmaster was executed at the very beginning of the game. Oh, son of a bitch. It's all coming together now, guys. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and headmaster has been added to the truth bullet section. Listen,
Hey.
Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? She doesn't want us to tell the rest of them till the trial, right? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. Oh. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but... Oh.
Hey,
Could you leave? Oh. She needs to be alone. She's a very composed person normally. I think she's about to break down emotionally. Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I need
second.
to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. That's a lie. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? Maybe. If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. I hope we see her later. Okay, so we have left that room. Is she really okay? No, probably not. Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. Her father did care. I mean, it was a shock to me. But yeah, that too. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. Well, if that statement's true, then he started this game but never finished it? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out, but we've kind of suggested that's not the case now. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Yeah, but that would suggest that person's way too young considering Kyoko's age now. So have the records been changed? Oh, I don't know. But let's see what happens. It seems possible, even likely that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, yeah. Which means the mastermind's true identity is unknown. But it could be him. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. We've read this one so many times as a flashback. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Yes, the mastermind's got to be one of the students by the sound of things. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh god, a whole flashback to all of them. Yep, even Mukuro. Yep, even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are Makoto, me, Byakuya, Hiro. Oh my god, seriously, if it turns out to be him? I could see that though. He playing dumb the whole time and he's actually the mastermind. I could see that. Toko, or Genocide Jill. Hina. Oh, I really hope it's not Hina or Aoi. I really hope it's not her. Kyoko, yeah. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be! I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. Well, yeah, hopefully there is, but we've got no proof so far, dude. There just has to be. Okay, so I guess I'm done in here for now. This computer must have belonged to the headmaster. Yeah. Is there anything else for me to look at? The chair. The liquor cabinet. And maybe I should go in here? No, there's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I better give her some more time. Yeah. So I guess we are done in here. And I guess we're actually done with the dorm, this second floor dorm area, guys. So, oh, wait a second, actually. We might try the headmaster's e-handbook on these lockers. But for now, guys, for this episode has gone on quite long, so I haven't usually ended an episode partway through an investigation, but this time I'm going to do it for this one, guys, because I think this is going to be a long one, because as well as redoing Mukuro's murder trial, we also have to do the investigation into all the mysteries. So, I think this investigation is going to be quite a bit longer, so I'm going to split it into a couple of episodes, guys. So I'm going to call this one right here, guys. That's all the time I've got for Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc at this time. I hope you guys are enjoying the Danganronpa series so far and that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, maybe think about giving it a massive, beautiful, big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, leave me a like for me to feel better. Also, don't forget to smash the subscribe button there on the page, guys, so you get regular updates from me on the channel. Also, if you click the notification bell, YouTube will notify you when I post new videos, new statuses and updates, and just anything I want to let you guys know about. Also, let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you think of this episode, how you think the game's going so far and how the story's going. Any theories you've got, but don't post any spoilers, guys, please. I don't want to spoil it for myself or for anyone who's not seen the anime or played the game before. So anyway, guys, we'll continue our investigation into all the mysteries and Mukuro's death in the next episode. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!